So I'm here back home. Arrived actually early in the morning. I'm heading to Merced to get my second job. But let me check the plant that I left. As a matter of fact, this is the lettuce. Wow, they're growing. Look at this. Aren't they fantastic? As a matter of fact, I left this. I replanted them on the soil so there were no water, hydroponically growing. I left them in the soil, potting soil, the day before I left. That was almost 10 days ago. Then I got the green lettuce. They're growing. Look at them. Wow, lovely. And they are hydroponics. So there you go. See how I'm doing it. So there is a cloth. There's a water supply, and I'm using a recycled there you go, recycled plastic from my protein powder, and they are really amazingly growing. Okay, so it's just right here in the porch. So, and they are absolutely growing. So I'm gonna be harvesting this very, very, very soon. Alright, so I'm heading off to Merced to get my second job. Bye for now. Hi there, so I'm here, of course, driving, heading to Water in Merced. I'm gonna get my second job today. So I arrived early in the morning today. It's the 5th of April. And the airplane landed at 1:30, and I came from San Francisco. It's about almost 2 hours drive and home. And I took a kip on the plane, so I'm pretty good. Not knackered though, so I was able to sleep on my arrival. So I got 2 hours of sleep anyway. There's only a 3-hour time difference between Aruba, Florida and California. Aruba and Florida, they are in the same latitude, so they had the same time zone. So it's only 3-hour events. Alright, so I am heading off to Merced. As I said, I am getting my second job, and finally I can tell I'm gonna be fully vaccinated. By the way, apparently Curacao, although Curacao is still open for tourism, they are now on kind of like, they're not in lockdown, but they're very restricted. So I just got information a couple of days ago, and I connected with the Curacao Tourism Board, their tourism authority, and I got the information that it's open but very restricted. Let me give you an example. So both local and travelers, tourists, they're only allowed to go out for essentials. They can exercise or walk the dog 2 hours in the morning. I believe that was from 6 to 8 in the morning, and then you gotta get it back home or back to your hotel or your accommodation. And then you can go out in the afternoon from 4 to 6 to do the same thing, whether maybe exercise, walk the dog, and all the tours, restaurants, and public amenities are shut down for 2 weeks. So that started on March, I think last March 23rd or 24th, for 2 weeks. So it's not a great thing to go to Curacao. I'm glad I decided not to jump from Aruba to Curacao. There are neighboring nations though, so it's only about less than an hour flight. And used to be there's a ferry that takes place between the two neighboring islands during the pre-pandemic. But because of this pandemic, practically all transportations have been affected. So Curacao is one of the ABC nations. It's the largest nation among the ABC nations in the Caribbean. But it has a less population. The demographics, it's pretty much the same. And the other one is Bonaire. Bonaire is the smallest, and they have the least populated. Aruba is the second largest, and that's the most populated. About one third of the total population of the ABC nation is in Aruba. Anyway, so I'm planning to go to Curacao. Hopefully, they start easing up the restriction by June, together with Bonaire and the Philippines. The Philippines is the same situation. So foreigners, travelers, balikbayans are not permitted to go because of the increase in the infection rate, particularly in the National Capital Region. They call it the NCR bubble. Not a good thing. Anyway, so it's not until June, which is about a month and a half from now, June, July. Hoping and praying by that time that I travel, that I will start planning. Everything will gonna be hunky-dory. Anyway, so as I said, I'm heading off to Masad. I'll stop in Los Banos first. I'm gonna pick up my mom, and she's gonna be going with me. At least she will have an opportunity to leave the house and also to see them as well, since I left for my Aruba trip. So the weather is so fascinating. Lovely, isn't it? Blue sky. I'm here in the Pacheco Pass, and it's a Monday after the Easter. It's still holiday here in California because they call it the Cesar Chavez Day. So tomorrow is back on the grind. Few more weeks and a stone throw away. It's a summer holiday, and still pandemic here. But according to what I heard, the infection rate in some states have started to spike up again because of this holiday. As a matter of fact, oh my God, it's grimy. Yesterday, the airport in Fort Lauderdale is chock-a-block, really packed. You think there's no pandemic. Alright, so people have not been following what the CDC recommends, which is avoid non-essential travel. But anyway, so we are already in this pandemic fever. So life has to be in the new normal. Yeah. So and one thing is that flying on the plane, it's even safer on the plane rather than in a supermarket, because it's really clean, and they clean it. They clean the cabin. As a matter of fact, I flew with JetBlue, and I noticed that JetBlue is really particularly in its cleanliness. And also based on the information I got, that airplanes have this hospital grade HEPA filter, which is non-existent, I would say, in a grocery, not even at school. So that's one of the most important thing is to have a high quality HEPA filtration, particularly hospital grade. That's why there is, according to studies, there's less rate of infections, being infected with COVID on the plane, alright? As compared to closed system wherein the filtration is not high grade, just like the hospital grade filtration system. Plus, masking is helpful as well. So, whether you are vaccinated, fully vaccinated or not, don't let that guard down, because we are still in these uncharted waters. So as a matter of fact, many nations, just like for instance Curacao was open, now they started closing down a bit. Even Bonaire, even the Philippines, even a lot of nations in Europe. Like I heard France is kind of like a total lockdown. Italy, the lockdown as well. I can't believe this. Sometimes it is happening to us. But anyway, we will get there. We look like hopefully the light at the end of the tunnel becomes brighter and brighter and brighter with this COVID vaccination. So I know not a lot of people will opt to get the vaccination because of philosophy, cultural reason, religious preference and whatnot, but still it's available for practically, hopefully, in every part of the world, because we can only get rid of this global pandemic if every single nation has an access to vaccination. Alright, so I'm gonna keep my eye on the road once again. It's beautiful weather today here in Pacheco Pass, and it's springtime, and I feel that I am in well, the only difference is guys, the wind. It's a windy nation, and the temperature right now is almost actually 78. It's pretty good. So in Aruba, the average temperature is normal. It's normally 84 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty amazing. There, it's always sunny side up. There are some rains in the morning, particularly the time I arrived, a couple of days, there were rains in the morning and a few drops in the evening. And the rest of the day, it's sunny side up. Oops, it's getting traffic. You hear traffic, but normally there's no traffic here. Oh yeah, I heard there was a fire truck on going this direction, and there was a mobile patrol a while ago. Hopefully, I don't want to be late in my appointment. Anyway, once again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination. It is looking at the world in a different perspective. Keep that smile, and the world will smile at you. Oh, it's kind of bumper to bumper traffic now. We don't normally get traffic in here. I'm pretty sure it's an accident. Hopefully, they survive. All right, keep the smile, and the world will smile at you. Cheers. Be safe. Bye. God bless everybody. Alright, so I'm fully vaccinated. I'm here in Merced, and actually in Atwater in Merced County, and this is my second job. It's right there. Finally, I can say, there you go, I'm fully vaccinated. Is it Moderna? My first one was the first week of March. Now it's April 5th. So normally, the side effect, if I do, it's they said after the second job and within 14 days. Hopefully there's nothing. So my first vaccination, there was no adverse reaction. It's a typical one, but this time hopefully not. So there you go, Bob's your uncle. I'm fully vaccinated. So the only thing here in the States, the only thing is that the vaccination card, the proof of vaccination is just a simple card. Well, hopefully they find a better and secure way, kind of like a digital, just like in other nations, kind of like a barcode or something, QR code, I would say. It's more secure. So there you go. I got the Moderna. This is second job, and fully vaccinated. So we are in the Asian store here in Merced. I'm looking for kangkong. Where's kangkong? Oh, no, hindi kangkong. I'm looking for kangkong. This is the Asian kangkong. I'm here with my mom, and in the Lee Market. We're looking for, this is my favorite Asian store here in Merced. Looking for kangkong. So we're looking at mother's plum. It's right here. Have a look. This one is fig. This is mother's fig tree. One is loquat. So we learned about this when we went to Bermuda, Tangasius. This one are cherry flowers. So gonna be harvesting cherries pretty soon, and they are blooming. These are lemon. Ripening whenever it's season. Here you will see small flowers, lemon tree. This one is an apricot tree, but it needs a partner, a male or a female. It's not blooming, so there must be a partner for them to cross-pollinate. Needs somebody for them to cuddle at night. Huh.